Hello, my fellow Nigerians and students and families and businesses in Leeds and Yorkshire. You are welcome again to the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network (UKCIC) a group YouTube channel. As our organization is www.nycn.org.uk. If you have any inquiries, you can send us an email at admin@nycn.org.uk. Today, we are launching the NYCN Nigerian E-Passport application support services in Leeds, and our office is based in Armley. And the reason why we end up with this kind of launch, I think, is going to really start proper in November, but we are launching it to a lot of people so that you can be aware of it. You can start applying. And the point of the Nigerian e-passport application support services is that a lot of people, in addition to what we're doing at the moment we carry out the NIN, National Identification Number enrollment, in our Armley Center in Leeds. A lot of people want support on how to go online and fill in the Nigerian application. So you want to apply for fresh passport, either 32 pages or 64 pages. Or you want to renew or any reissue. A lot of people are very busy. Most of you are busy with your support work. You're busy with families. Getting on the computer to sit down is one of those things that you don't have that time for. Some of you are working 24 hours, even night shift. So we have come to a conclusion that the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, which is NYCN, will be able to support families, and the support services we're bringing is the Nigerian E-Passport application support services in Leeds. And there is a process to this, and what we're trying to do is that if any family is interested, there will be a link. That link will send you a link as usual, and that link, you can go onto our website, you can go to our social media. If you're on our platform, on the Telegram or WhatsApp, you'll be able to get this link. This link will say that, okay, if you want support, the Nigerian E-Passport application support services, what that means is that we can help you to apply online, look at all the requirements, and all you need to do, you send it to us by email. Then once we get all those supporting documents, we will start helping you to apply for your Nigerian E-Passport, whether as a fresh passport or as a reissue or renewal. Now, one of the first mandatory document information you need is your NIN. You must have a validated NIN, which is the National Identification Number, which is the 11-digit number. What that means is that some of you can have NIN, but the NIN might not be validated. It's not that your NIN is not legit, wherever you get it from. Some of you that have gotten your NIN, it's all because whenever we enroll you in the diaspora, we send it to Abuja. Now, your NIN is okay on the NIMC, which is the National Identification Management Center database, but that NIN has to be downloaded onto other ministries, including the Nigerian Immigration Service. So when you're trying to apply for your application online, when you type it in, it comes up with invalid. It can come up with error. It can come up with that we cannot reach the server in Abuja, and all those kind of a thing. Now, we can, as part of our NIN service, which we have been doing for more than 3 years, we can validate your NIN for you. It's very simple. And there is a cost against that. If you want to validate, you just have to contact us. We will get your details, your tracking ID, your NIN. We will send it to Abuja. We have people that can do that. And if you want to wait, because it's not that your NIN will not get validated at the end of the day. It's all because the server is still downloading it onto other ministries. And it can take time. When all information from the diaspora is going to that Abuja, there's a lot of processes, big document that is going. So this is why we're trying to bring in a new support services that will actually start at the beginning of November. But the information is going out today. The information is live, and this is the Nigerian E-Passport application support service that we're going to be bringing. We're going to be helping you with your application, and we're going to be charging per application plus printing. So if you give us all the details to fill in your online application, we will do that for you, and we will send you our Google form. You will send us all those information. We will now input all those information into the online Nigerian e-passport on the Nigerian High Commission London website. And once we get to payment, we will make that payment for you. So what it is that, for example, as of today, if you want to do a 64 pages or 10-year passport, it's $230. If you want to do 5 years, it's $150. So the 5 years is only applicable for children under 16. The children under 16 cannot get the 10 years. It's only adults. So the 5 years is applicable to adults and children under 16. But the 10 years, which is 64 pages, is $230. The $32 is $150, which is for 5 years. So the 10 years is not applicable because, as you know, our children will continue to grow. They grow faster and they change faster. The Nigerian government cannot give them the 10 years yet. And that's why even is applicable on the British passport or any other foreign passport. So what we're trying to do is that we will send you a link. That link in our Google form will take you to that Google form. You will scroll down. You will start putting your information. All your documents has to be there. If you're renewing for your passport, you need to get ready your original passport, original Nigerian passport, whether expired or old, it doesn't matter, because you're renewing. You need the Nigerian passport. And if you have lost your Nigerian passport, there's a process to that. As long as you have the number, there is a process, because you have to declare it that is lost. It can be, you can declare it as damaged and etc. And our application online is very simple. Very simple. Let me see, maybe I can take you through. Just hold on for me, please. So, for example, I'm showing you on the computer. This is what you see. Once you go onto our Google form, the first thing you will see, it will ask you basically to put all your information. All the necessaries are there, and it has said it on the application line. Mandatory requirement is validated NIN. You need to have that. It has to be validated. And you have to have all the relevant documents. And it says on our Google form, please, insufficient relevant supporting document, including passport photographs, where the passport photograph you're supplying has to comply with the ICAO standard passport photograph. You can check that online. And all those documents has to be supplied to us. And otherwise, this will delay your Nigerian e-passport online submission to the Nigerian High Commission London and feedback from NYCN. So when you go there, you scroll down, all the documents, all the details you need are there. And what we need is your information. We need to populate your information, your email. And as you can see, that is the form. I'm going through the form on my computer. And it will ask you to choose your date. So what that date is basically, I think we need to remove that, because there is no way you can choose your date. But you can choose your date in terms of when you want us to work on your application. But this is not the date for when you will get an appointment in London, because the date of appointment in London will depend on the available date as of that current day. That is, so it's simple, and you could look at it. Now, it will ask you to declare your 11-digit NIN, whether it's for child. This application is for adult and child. So you need to declare your NIN 11-digit number, otherwise we can't proceed. Renewal purposes, please declare your previous passport. If you're renewing, declare your previous passport. If you're not renewing, for first timer only, please ignore and put non-applicable. Now, when it comes to the choosing of the packages and the Nigerian passport fee, remember that what you do is that the Nigerian application fee is, for 10 years, for example, 64 pages, is $230. Now, and our services at the moment is $54.99. That means that we will help you to apply for your Nigerian passport. We will submit it. We will make a payment on your behalf through Innovate. And Innovate will now give us your application ID and your reference ID. And once we get all those documents, we will now print all the hard copies for you, because you're going to be, when I say hard copy, we're not printing all your other documents. We're only printing your application form. We're printing the acknowledgement slip and the appointment slips and etc. That's all we're up. So we will print that for you, and you can come and collect it. You don't need to spend money on printing, because it's already charged. And to pay for that for 10 years, you can see there is $230 plus $54.99, and this is for 64 pages, 10 years. If you don't want to do any printing, you want us to send it to your email, all you need to do, this is option 2, is $230 plus $49.99. Our services. It's simple. And I want everybody to remember that our service fee can change from time to time, every 3 months, every 6 months, or 12 months, depending on the rate. And the $230 there, I've put it in dollars because I don't want to put it in pounds, because the rate from dollar to British pounds can change. And we're not going to, you have to pick all those things up. Option 3 is that if you're doing the 5 years for adult and children alone, it's 32 pages, 5 years. The amount the Nigerian High Commission charges $150. Our services to help you to fill in the application to support you for support service is $54.99. So you have to pay the dollar amount plus our services. You convert that, everything. We only receive money into our business bank account in British pound sterling. Okay. And option 4 is if you don't want printing with that, the option is there. Okay. So I have to move on. So from there, you have to choose your option. What pages do you want? 32 pages for 5 years, 64 pages is there. Now, the next one, you now start filling the application now. Everything is there. So you need to go through the application steadily, and it's very simple. And every details, anywhere you don't need to fill in, you put non-applicable. But all the details are there. Now, once we get to passport, uploading your passport, because we will need your passport to upload onto the online application at the Nigerian High Commission website. Now, these are the specifications. You need to go through the specific. Clearly, it has to be an ICAO standard. ICAO standard guidelines, and the dimensions are there. If you know the dimensions are there, you need to follow it. If you send us a passport that does not comply, we will send you an email to supply another one. Not until we get all your relevant, correct supporting document and passport photograph. That is when we will proceed with your application online. And the more you delay it, you're delaying your appointment and etc. You can't blame it on the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. Thank you. So moving on is all the relevant details: full name, date of birth, height, full address, parents or adult details, professions, special fee, etc. like that is in the application. And you need to fill it. Once you submit, we will get all those information. We will start processing it. The terms and conditions are there. Okay. So those are the breakdown, and I'm showing you this online. Whenever you click the link, you want to enroll for the support services. You do not have to come to the office. You don't need to come to the office. You can send us those information from anywhere you are in the Leeds, in the United Kingdom. We will help you to process your Nigerian passport. And once you finish, you submit it. The next thing that will come to you, it's a confirmation, and that confirmation is there. So that confirmation will tell you that, congratulations, this is to confirm that we have received your Nigerian E-Passport registration support request in Leeds and West Yorkshire. Please do the following. The next step is for you to make the relevant payment. That is the payment of the passport fee. If you're applying for 10-year passport, it's $230 plus our fee. Once you get that, we will now tell you that you now send us all the relevant documents and a supporting document in order for us to start your application online. And once you get all that, we can start your application online. It's very simple. I want everybody to understand, and I want to make it clear, please. This service does not replace the service the Nigerian High Commission London is taking out. We're only supporting Nigerian family, students, and businesses because they have issues whenever they go on the application. They get confused. Some families do not have time to fill in it. You will still have to go to London to do your biometrics, for all fresh and reissued passports. From our update, I know that the Nigerian government is trying to complete the set that once they will be announcing at a stage that for renewal passport, you might not need to be going to London anymore. But at the moment, it's not confirmed. The information is not confirmed from the Nigerian High Commission. So I want to make that clear to everybody. Everybody that is applying at the moment for fresh passport or renewal passport, you still have to go to London to do your biometrics and your thumbprint and your signature. Is very important. But the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network is bringing this service to support families, to help them to fill in application. If you're interested, You just have to get in touch with us. We would send you the link, and you can support. You can easily go online, send us all your information. You don't have to come to the office. You don't have to come to the office. As long as you send us the ICAO passport. The passport photograph is very important. And I will recommend for you, if you want to take the ICAO guidelines passport photograph with very good lighting at the background, you go to the post office, go to any of the booths in the supermarket. They have all those machines that can take passport photograph. I think it's around £3 to £5. And once you have that, you can send it to us. Then we can help you to fill in the application. And the reason why we're doing this is to make life easier for you. And this is why we have brought the service for the NIN to Leeds, and we are now bringing in the Nigerian E-Passport application support services to support you. We are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We can help you, but you don't need to come to the office. You can fill in this application, make the relevant payment, make your Nigerian E-Passport application passport fee, which is, if you're doing 10 years, is $230 plus our fee. If you're doing 5 years, it's $150 plus our fee in British pounds. You can make that payment to the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network business account. Then we will start that process for you. I believe that this is a session where we're going to be implementing starting fully by November. So you can start filling in the application if you're interested. This is to help families that are with children, families that are working 24/7, family that wants to do their Nigerian passport, they want to renew their Nigerian passport, they want to get fresh passport for their children, but they don't have that time. We can do that time for you. We can help you to bring down all these pressures, take the pressure off you, so that we can help you. And the Nigerian Yorkshire is always there to help you with lots of services. And this is a new service that we're introducing, and this is the Nigerian E-Passport application support services for families and students and businesses in Leeds, and it's simple. As I've said, you do not have to come to our center. You just need to fill in the form, send us all the necessary supporting documentation, then we will take it from there. Once we get the feedback, we can send it to you by email. And if you go in for the printing the application, Nigerian application form, the acknowledgement slip, the e-passport, and etc., we can print it for you. You have to come to our office to come and collect it. We're not going to be able to post it. Okay, so more update to come soon on that. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please, again, our email is admin@nycn.org.uk. You can give us a call on our number 0113-873-0617. Again, this is a briefing on our YouTube for the newly launched services, which is called newly launched services by the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC, called the Nigerian E-Passport Application Support Services at Leeds. Okay, so thank you very much. More update, and we look for more update to come soon. Okay, thank you so much. But let me show you the last option.